Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I see Janelle. I see Amy. I see Dr. Rebecca. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Come on in. For those of you joining us live, go ahead. Put hello in the comments. I'm here. Good morning. If you're watching us on the replay, definitely put hashtag replay. And let us know that you were here and put in any takeaways. And for those of you joining for the very first time, I'm Dr. Disha, cardiologist, deals with all matters of the heart. And we try to meet here Monday through Friday to have a healthy breakfast for our souls and spirits. Because what we imbibe, what we take in the morning, sets the tone for the whole day. And what we do on a daily basis, the little steps that we take actually create the quality of our life. And so here we are. All righty. So we got some good messages today. We're going to go down and we're going to go over here. Okay. Awesome. So let's go ahead and get started. October 13th. Here we go. So, by letting go of all that is heavy, you have become free to fill with all that is light. So many messages here in this one little statement. By letting go of all that is heavy. You know, when you think of the word heavy, I think of darkness. I think of a backpack full of bricks that you're carrying. I picture the weight of the world on the shoulders, right? By letting go of all that is heavy, so you take the backpack off. You have become free to fill with all that is light, right? So the heaviness can be darkness. And when you turn on the light, there's brightness. When you let go of the backpack full of bricks, right? Ooh, it feels so good, right? Do you remember going to school? I remember junior high, right? We'd have like every single textbook in our backpack, at least for me. I'd have every single textbook in my backpack and I'd be like hunched over and I school, right? And it was heavy and it always felt so good to, right? I'd take it off and a big thud on the floor and I'd be like, oh, that feels good, right? So there's that like actual physicality of the heaviness and the lightness. But here, of course, we're talking about our souls, right? And our spirits. And our souls we feel physically the heaviness, but our mind becomes filled with heaviness and darkness when we sit in remembrance of the things that did not serve us, right? When we sit in yoga, the word yoga means union. And so if we're having union with all the traumas, all the bad stuff that has happened to us, all the mean words that somebody said to us, all the heaviness, right? We can have yoga with that, or we can have yoga, right? Or union with the light, with love, with truth, with peace, with the divine, right? With each other's elevated energy. right? And that feels so light. You can almost dance, right? So I love that, by letting go of all that is heavy. So it's a choice to let go. It's not get over it. It's not that. Not at all. It's choosing maybe forgiveness, right? Forgiveness, giving up the hope that the past could have been any different than it really was, as Oprah teaches, right? Stacey Martino teaches, right? By letting go of all that is heavy, you have become free to fill all that is light. Yes, Amy. Yes. Right? And all of it, there's so many pieces. You could have a whole class just in this one little statement. What does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? What is heaviness for you? And what does it feel like to be light? For sure, there are times in your life when you remember just feeling light, right? What does it feel like? October 13th, discipline becomes a voice inside which softens the resistance of weakness and carries you toward freedom. Oh my God. I think it's a message for me. Maybe a message for you guys. So I don't know about you, but again, just like the word karma, the word discipline always has a little yuckiness associated with it for me. I remember my mother would say, you have to be disciplined. You can't lead an undisciplined life. Oh, you're so undisciplined. And I'd be like, and so, and discipline, right? It's having I don't know, to me, maybe discipline means different things to you guys. We should look it up in Google, the exact definition. But to me, discipline is having a routine that serves you, right? Where you get up at a certain time, you follow the natural circadian rhythm, right? Because we are creatures of the planet as human beings. When the souls come into the body, right? We are an element of nature as well. And nature has a routine, has a cycle, right? Has a discipline, right? That is natural to us. And when we don't have that routine, we feel discombobulated, right? And so sometimes it's like, I think many of us have talked about having systems and processes, right, which actually give you freedom, right? It took me forever to understand that. Like, what is she talking about, right? Systems and processes. Have systems and processes. I'm like, I don't know what that is, but it's the discipline, it's the routine, it's knowing and planning out, it's time blocking, right? And so when you know exactly what you're going to do next, because it's what you do, right? Discipline becomes a voice inside which softens the resistance of weakness and carries you toward freedom. And to me, the first thought that comes to my mind is like getting up early in the morning, right? It's like there's this voice. I have it in my head all the time. It's like, oh, I just want to sleep in. Oh, I just don't want to, I want to keep the covers on me. I don't want to get up, right? And then the discipline is like, this is your time to meditate. This is your time. You know that your day goes better when you do this. And everything gets messed up if you don't. So let's go, right? Let's go. So that softens the resistance of the weakness. And it does carry me toward freedom. Some people, just having all those rules is just too hard for them. And I would always say, oh, I think I'm one of those people, but I'm not. I know I'm not. I know that having that routine, knowing what I'm doing, having that schedule for me really, really helps me. Not that I'm always able to keep it, and the resistance is sometimes strong, but one of my classmates, my spiritual class, said today, look, it's not going to get any easier, but we are becoming stronger. And so that's what this is about too. This is huge. And this applies to everything that's going on in our lives, in our world around us. Every place that we see, it's like, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, right? And it's not going to get easier out there. Right? So it's up to us to transform ourselves so we can be strong and unshakable and immovable in the storm of all that's happening. Okay. October 13th, Ask and It Is Given. Scripting is one of those processes that we offer to assist you in telling the universe the way you want it to be. All right, let's do this. Scripting will help you break your habit of talking about things as they are and will help you begin talking about how you would like things to be. Scripting will help you offer your vibration deliberately. This is awesome. Okay, this is a discipline, right? This is something that you're like, oh yeah, I should do that. But who makes time for it, right? Maybe together we'll make time for it, okay? Or you make time for it, right? If anybody's read the Book of Magic by, I think it's Rhonda Byrne. Oh, hello. Good morning. Are you here to pick a card?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excellent. All right, let's do that. Nina has arrived.
I'm all dressed too.
You're all dressed. Oh, it's a fuzzy. It's so soft, right? All right. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, you're letting me feel it? Nice. I love it. It's so comfy, cozy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Today's Thursday, so we're doing a soul journey card today.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been giving us some really amazing messages.
Me?
Yeah, the universe has been using you as an amazing instrument. Yes, exactly. Ready? All right. Get the love inside and pick a card for us.
Okay. Patience.
That's a good one, Nino. We both need it. Go ahead. Read it.
I accept that everything happens in divine order.
Can you show it? Very cool. Thank you. All right. Thank you, my love. All right. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. All right. Let's see. Okay. Earth has become a place of instant gratification. I think like the average, what do they say? The average attention span is like 3 seconds now. So if you're here and you're listening, that's amazing. You're paying attention. Wow. That means you really are meant to be here. So Earth has become a place of instant gratification. You must focus on the maxim. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. This card has come to you because you need to learn the joy of anticipation. Okay. The process of doing is so rich in lessons, but when you concentrate only on the goal, those experiences are disregarded. Life is an unfolding, and the more patience you practice, the more you will let the universal energy celebrate itself through you and bring the experiences and situations your soul requires. I'm going to read that again. Life is an unfolding, and the more patience you practice, the more you will let the universal energy celebrate itself through you and bring the experiences and situations your soul requires. You need to learn that there is a rhythm, oh my God, to everything in the universe. And the more you are living with patience, the more aware you are of the lessons your soul is studying. You are on a path. There are signposts. If you are speeding down the path, you will miss the little miracles and treasures that have been placed there. I totally needed to hear this today. And I'll give you the example of trying to negotiate this part-time contract, right? So my beloved husband is, if any of you have met him before, so he's very the opposite of me. He's very patient. He's very patient. type 4 energy, right? And for those of you who know what that is, and very precise, very accurate. My lawyer, too, same, very precise, right? Which is great in a lawyer. And so, there's me who's just like, I just want to get this done. I just want to get this done. All right. I just want to make the decision. I just want to make the decision, right? And in the journey of trying to get to this contract, which was long overdue, like this should have been done months ago, right? I really had to try to practice my patience. And it was like right when I was ready to jump and take a leap, right, and sign, I'd be like, okay, check it. Is this ready to go? And then my lawyer and my husband would be like, no, it's not. No, it's not. This is a problem. This is a problem. I'd be like, right? It's so hard. I'm one of those souls that patience is just, so this is exactly what I need to learn for sure. I don't know if any of you can relate. Put it in the comments if you've experienced something where you really, really need to have patience. And, we tell our children all the time, right? Patience. And like they want to hurry up and just eat all the candy, or they want to hurry up and eat like whatever, or just run, like, whatever. And we're like, hold on, right? We can see it with them, but maybe we have that too, right? I know I do. So anyways, so definitely put in the comments, put your takeaways about where in your life do you need patience right now? And writing it down, putting it into the comments. Yes, Amy says relating completely. Yes. And I think it's about, like, we think that if it's done, we'll have peace, right? It's like, get it done, we'll have peace. Because the soul is always looking to get back to its true identity. Sometimes we use the wrong path to do it, right? But we're always looking for that peace. Some people's souls, right, are looking for peace so much, right, that they use substances to try to get them that peace. They're all looking for that because we know it's our inherent nature. But here's the thing, right? It's not the drugs or the alcohol that's going to give us the peace. It's not signing up the contract that's going to give us the peace, right? We are peace. Like our soul, that is an innate quality of the soul. And actually, Dr. Rebecca yesterday was talking, it's always about the feeling you desire. Yes, absolutely. But we were talking about how when, like forever I wanted to become a cardiologist, right? I want to be a cardiologist, want to go to medical school, want to go to medical school. I'll have peace once I get into med school. I'll have peace once I graduate. I'll have peace once I get my internal medicine. I'll have peace when I or get the fellowship I want. I'll have peace when, I'll have peace when, I'll have peace when, right? And so we achieve these milestones, right? And what happens? We're like excited for a second, and now we have a new normal, right? And then we live in this status quo until the equilibrium gets off balance. And then we're like, wait a second, now I'm bored. Wait a second, now I'm being overworked. Wait a second, I'm working 100 hours a week and I'm not showing up as my best self for my family, right? And then we search for the next milestone, right? But really, it's not that we're looking for this feeling of like, elation and joy, like on a freaking roller coaster, right? Woo, woo, right? There is that. But it's really coming back to our own identity as peaceful, loving, stable, strong, unshakable souls, and making sure that we have that faith in that, and recognizing that everything that's happening is happening for our soul's journey. To practice patience, right? To practice perseverance, determination, discernment. These are all the cards that we picked this week. So huge. So going back to the scripting really quickly, one of the things that you can do, Rhonda Byrne, who wrote The Magic, right, is write a gratitude journal in real time. So the things that you want, right? Like say you want a gorgeous new house that fulfills your every need, right? So you wouldn't write, oh, I want a gorgeous new house. You say, I am so grateful that I have found the perfect home where I feel peaceful and stable. Thank you. Because it is a safe haven for my family and friends. And then at the end, you write, thank you, thank you, thank you, right? So you do that. And you do that for like 10 things. Many of us have heard this before, but this is a little nudge to, hey, maybe it's time to do that again. Maybe it's time. So, all righty. Woof, we're talking about deep stuff. Some of you might be like, what the heck is she talking about? It's all good. If any of it resonates or if it just feels good to you, keep coming. It's going to get clearer. It's all awesome. This is all part of your soul's journey. All right, awesome. Let's go ahead and get comfortable and get some quiet going and start allowing. Oh, what is Amy saying? I think of it like love, peace is within us. It's about removing the blocks to get to it. Exactly, Amy. Exactly. So, how do we remove the blocks? We remove the blocks when we allow the goodness to come in. Meditation is a great tool to do it. So it's time. So let's do it. So go ahead and get comfortable wherever you are sitting. Close your eyes. Visualize your heart in the center of your chest with 2 nostrils. And let's take a deep, peaceful breath into your heart. And breathe out peace from your heart to every single cell and organ in your body. Deep breath into your heart. Breathe out of your heart. Breathe normally. And we'll begin by asking ourselves the 4 soul questions. Question 1. Who am I? Who am I? I'm not this body. I am a pure, peaceful point of light. Whose authentic nature is love, peace, power. Second question. What do I want? What is my deepest desire? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Third question. What is my purpose? How can I serve myself and others? Allow anything at all to come to you in the form of a sensation, image, feeling, or thought. Fourth question. What am I grateful for? Just keep going with that rampage of appreciation. Just keep going. What am I grateful for? Now rest. And as we rest, I'll pronounce 4 intentions. Just repeat them silently and release them into being. Joyful, energetic body. Joyful, energetic body. Loving, compassionate heart. Loving, compassionate heart. Reflective, alert mind. Reflective, alert mind. And lightness of being. Lightness of being. Continue to rest. When you're ready, you can slowly start wiggling your fingers and toes, flutter open your eyes, rub the tops of your legs, and give yourself a big stretch. Bring your hands together to your heart center and give yourself a little bow of gratitude for bringing yourself here today to remind yourself of your truth and authentic nature as a peaceful, patient, loving soul. And from this place, let's give a blast of that love and light energy out to all of our family, our friends, our patients, our city, our state, our country, to all the countries on this planet, to every single brother and sister soul on this planet. And then from there, we give a blast of that energy out into the universe. And then from there, it gets boomeranged right back to us. I'll say namaste. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. Have a wonderful day, everyone. And I'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Sending you love. Mwah. Don't forget to put your takeaways in the comments. For sure. And if you're watching on YouTube, hit like, subscribe, and share. Sending you love. Mwah.